Oh, we are live. Okay, but profile is not exactly how we want it to be. So the large one should be sent back. Ash, okay. What's up, everybody? So, long story short, what we're going to do today is just a bit of testing at Circuit Hill, sorry, Montreal in Canada, and then an AI race. Medium, then maybe a difficult one, depending on how everything looks. So yeah, we're gonna check out that one goes. Why? Oh, they're all okay. I see what the problem is. Okay, so get this one to put put the screen. Now let's just move okay. Split it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. I believe it's going to be a lot smoother than yesterday. Today, we'll see. We'll see though. Earlier today, I managed to get a few. Okay, well, quite a lot of solid laps in. So I believe it will be a lot better than last time. So let's hope for the best and check how it goes. But I believe it would should go quite decently today. Oh, where's my chat? Dots view tools. Yeah, I need. Oh yeah. Now I need to get my chat Ah, there we go. Awesome. Okay, great stuff. Let's go. Starting over here. Okay. Brake bars 56. First lap out. Always looking quite a decent slow lap. I actually need to get Mozart running real quick because, oh yeah, it's necessary. Now let's go over here real quick. No. Look, it's to the side. So, okay. Let's end you. Oh, yes, let's run in. Yeah, come on. Ah, how much? Yes. Oh, yeah, let's see if that's gonna work. Hopefully it will. Yeah, let's just install it there. So I'm just quickly trying to reinstall everything, or Mozart, because it doesn't want to open now. So just a quick fix, trying to do. My average lap time earlier today was around 1 minute 30.34ish. So it's very good. It's about where it should be if I want to finish somewhat high with the race, depending on which lobby I get. If I get the crazy good guys or the somewhat mediocre guys or the beginner. Higher I rating, mid I rating, lower I rating. I've got 1,700 I rating with the formula, so hopefully not the too quick guys. Every time you get, or it's funny because people normally strive to get that very good I rating, higher than anything else and all that sort of stuff. Then they forget, oh yeah, if I get that, I have to be able to keep up with them. So it's a entirely different story. With joys, when there is joy, there is also suffering. Okay. Let's see if this one works. Nope. Okay. I'll try and figure it out later. I think my first feedback is now a lot higher than I would have wanted it to be. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Adapt to it as we go on. A bit light over there. Yes. I really need to say that for having the stable gas line monitor is shaking like crazy because of my wheelbase that's on the table. Oh, okay. Contact the laptop. Say it's a second thing of that. The slap started already to the backwards. And of course we do that. Ay ay ay. We have to get in to the brake, so we are stopping the brakes. See, this is why you practice before you race. Otherwise otherwise this is how the race would have been done. Let's maybe something I started doing a lot, and I think it helps it quite a lot. So over there, I think we just use too much curb. Going around here. Now we turn around. Whoa. There we go. Okay, let's grab one of these. Let's say this one. Okay. If you touch the wall like that, it's okay. It's not a zero, it doesn't give you any of the boost or anything. So, yeah. Touching the wall too hard, then you're on laptop. But optical downloads. Then we should pass left the station. I-129.
That's great.
Start clear. Clean, shall we? Just a few. Okay.
To slow down and give up the time gained.
I think I'm just overdriving. It's crazy, you watch a lot of videos of track cars and make this so much easier and quicker, but I think that's because they, with the fit setup used in those races, there was so much less, oh wait, no, sorry, so much more ultra. This fit is very quick race. Yeah. I mean, if you go side by side, it's going to get fun. But some of the others, they should run a straightaway. It's not very spacious. But their lap times were a lot slower. Very good lap time. No, that's slow down. Very early on the call, and we win. Not that good enough. Oh, well, we're losing. That was 90%.
New fast lap for you. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Fastest lap being 134. I didn't want to. Shut down.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
I think that they left that brake. No, brake that one. That's heavy wheel damage.
You've got wheel damage.
Just look at what we did over there. We can use a lot more inside over there on the first corner. Started braking actually very early. Oh wait, yeah, it's... But we didn't brake very high at all, 50%. We got crap and then we went up, scale it up and scale it down. As if it's half first lap. Now it's shut off. braking, I don't know. It's crazy, some corners just braking too hard, some are braking too sharp. Yeah? Trying to make this corner a lot more. Yeah, that was pretty.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
My front spring took some damage from that one. Oh no, actually didn't.
Wide going wide. Hold on, hold on. I think that how they said that the conference
That was your fastest lap of the session.
that was 1 minute 30. Yeah, no, we did when we got on the
a high race, but not a high difficulty, maybe just a medium, where it's really only consistency that matters. Looking at the results, some of the previous races, if only a good load. Oh, here we go. Okay. So around the splits, I would do, or I would be put into 130, basically on the dot is the best lap. Second place, 131, best lap. Not bad at all. Looking at these, second place lap times are 138. First lap, gee whiz, okay. 132, 131, 132, 131, 131, 131, and 131 all the way down. Okay, that's nice times. And this one is obviously also a possibility to be put into. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And best lap or the lap times for this fella in P1, 136, 131, 130, 130, 131, 131, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130. So basically do 13 laps of 130 or 12, 130, not 130. It'll be good. So let's take Wally out. Then AI opponents, grid position for me, let's say 12. Medium. Fixed skill range, or do we want adaptive? Let's get it fixed skill range, but a bit higher one. Hot shoes. Let's say around, I'd say around here. 30 to 60 is a good, let's get it 70, 30 to 70. I think that's a good one. Okay. And a race. Launch them. Jimmy Broadbent is one of the AI. I'm not, oh my word, can you believe it? Christopher Bell, Dan Bell, Aussie Dread Hill. What position am I starting? Oh my word, there's so many guys. There's 28 AI guys. Sure. Almost finished. Okay. And this one's just a grid. So we can basically just get going.
Everyone's gridded. Green flag, green flag. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right, too wide. Still there. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear on the right. Left side. Still there. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. The next car's the leader.
on you.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
I think we're back it up.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right.
Man's not breaking down the street. Come on.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. We got damage on the front end.
Really?
Clear on the left. Required repairs are 8 seconds.
Let's try it again, shall we? See what happens, what we can fix. Because I think at the moment my biggest thing is
Everyone's gridded.
too urgent. I want to get by now.
Green, green, green. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Still there. Still there. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Stay on the left. Clear.
Okay, this is a lot better. A lot better.
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. The next car's the leader. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear on the left. You're in second position right now. Left side. Clear. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear. Car right. Clear. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. You're in first.
Turning
You've got the fastest lap. Internal damage. You just hit the fastest lap.
What I want to do. I want to end this. Go back, set a new one, higher difficulties for everybody, and then actually have a quali session. So there, 2 laps, race opponents, let's say like that, fit skill range, let's say 70 to 90. You can go all the way up to 125. Cheaters, aliens, everybody above 90. Then your car, oh yes, obviously can't say where you're starting because there's a quali session. Jimmy Broadbent is back. Almost there. Okay.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
my word.
One more lap.
If it's gonna be P1, I'm gonna lose it. Mind the front.
Everyone's gridded.
Says that we're gonna be able to keep our composure.
Green flag, green flag. There's an incident ahead.
Oh my word. Station.
Everyone's gridded. Green flag, green flag.
front and forth. The last bit of the lap. We never see that.
We're in a podium position.
show your entire race.
just set the fastest lap.
129.947. I was about to start with the Honda rhythm, but now I've already lost half of it. That's what happens when you actually focus. Now, I'm off to it.
One more lap to win.
So not the base lap was one. Previous one 134.82. I just love the sound of this lap was that last the lap itself was good. That
You won. Yeah.
Just stop over here. Okay, let's quickly have a look at that start. Okay, wait. Laps. Oh, that's quali. Yeah, that somehow got me at the front. Okay. So, lap number 135. 135.5, and then I'm gonna go second, third, and so on with every time I'm reading. So 135.5, 130.06. That was a very good lap. I don't know how I did that. 130.88, 131.13, 130.31, 130.797, 130.344, 130.866, 836, sorry, 130.118, 130.149, 130. Oh, no, not 149, 495, sorry. 130.439, 129.948, 130.823, 130.745. That's the finishing lap. So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. Then, looking at this, my optimal lap is 129.588, which is crazy. I can't believe it. My optimal lap for the session is, oh my word, the fastest lap, sector 2 and sector 3 are both over here. You guys are not really going to be able to see it. Okay, sector 2 and sector 3 are both purple sectors. Sector 1, however, I lost 0.11. Overall, not bad session. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's quickly. Can I hide this? Ooh, wave around. Clear penalties. Okay, whatever. Going to lap number 1. Amazing start. Amazing start. Even this corner was very good. Played. Oh, that's just stuff. Okay, there we go. I'm very happy with this session. This session was very yeah. I think tomorrow evening we're gonna do a race. That one we need to focus. Looking at this, we have got 2 instant points. We'll have to see. Where that one was actually. But overall, I'm really extremely happy with this race. I wonder, we can't get it to look a bit better because, yeah, let's see, crowds, let's get it to medium. High. Okay, yeah, low. For this one, grandstands high, pit objects high, everything high on the replays. This one, I think let's keep it low so we can actually see if this that stuff. Cars high, skies we can keep it low, pit objects medium, event. Okay. Your car detail, no obstructions, headlight details high. Yeah, let's keep it maybe medium. I haven't really heard of that, that's crazy need for high lighting, shader, mats, particles high. That's one big thing. Now shadows. Okay. I don't know what's good. Yeah, motion blur. I'm not gonna put that on. That's not necessary. Heat haze. Heat haze is actually quite cool. I'm gonna put that on for replays. You know, something I can't wait for is the fact that they are going to rework the graphic system. So it's like crazy because this game or this sim is so looked down upon because of how bad the graphics are. But now when the graphics are essentially reworked and updated, it's gonna be such a great sound. Oh wow, look at those crowds. I'm gonna record this one for I'm gonna have to do that in normal. Whoa, this is. I wonder if this one's gonna be like crazy. I'm really so freaking chuffed with how this session went. Got myself into the mood with the mode of that was such a great exit. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Ooh, that's a bit far. Here we go. Okay. We can really use a bit more tracker here. I think we're gonna use a bit more when it comes when we first put it in it. That's good use, but it was. So happy with how much stuff I'm using every day. There as well. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a video of mine. I think this view. This view. I don't know, maybe a cinematic view. Because then you can actually see the cars. That's the one thing about this view. You can't see the cars behind you. Unless you go over here, then you can see them coming up from over there and back and back. So happy with this one. I can't get over it. That's a lot better track usage. Okay, we had that massive hit. but I think this one was 130.311. A little bit wide, but managed. A little bit too much for me. Okay. Perfect curve usage. Same over there. Same over there. You want to be careful with those two back there when your tires are full. Same with these ones over here. I got very used to pushing those two curves at the end of today. Those two also. But it's okay. Okay, but thank you for watching. I don't know when I'm gonna stream again. I think I'm gonna stick to just making the videos, the small skits, that sort of stuff, regarding the racing and so on. I want to do a lot of Super Formula Lights, maybe Super Formula, maybe next year. I don't know. Just check how things go. I'm gonna take a bit of a break, go on vacation later on. So there's about 10 days where I'm not gonna really do anything, but I'm gonna try and see if I get any ideas. Do any races, that sort of stuff. I want to do some GT racing as well. I want to, but obviously we have to see if the tracks are available. So it's a big thing. Yeah, I like this type of things, the AR races, challenges, that sort of stuff. I feel like it really pushes me a little bit, just to find my pace, you know. Over here the drivers really didn't push me at all, but just to find my pace, it was excellent. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do a lot more of these AR races, higher difficulty. This one was medium, but pro class difficulty, just before aliens. So, yeah, we could have gotten some aliens going. Okay, let's quickly quit over here. I've got some nice stuff showing. Hold up, let's see. Over here. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Okay, so Steon had a perfect event at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, winning the race from pole in the number 64 Super Formula Lights. The pace was blistering in qualifying, with snatching pole position with a 10:30.875 lap. Not quick enough, but it's what managed. That pole speed carried over to the race as never looked back once the green flag dropped and earned a statement victory. Top 5 running order was me, yourself, me, yours truly, Alex Horn, Dean Marsh, Tyler Herben, I don't know what, Herbner, Robert Plumley, and it doesn't matter how many perfect weekends you have in your life, it just never gets old. Said me. We had the best driver, the best team, and I guess we had the best driver behind the wheel too. Oh my word, that's just so cocky. Okay, I like the news. This is very cool. It gives like a sense of, I don't know what, personal being. Okay. Best lap for me, 129.947. They definitely caught up a lot of speed. Got a lot of quick laps. Lap 3 was for this poor guy at the bottom, best ish. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys.